I'm back. What's up guys, my name's Kat Cozadd, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, because I have been away from YouTube for the past year and a half, but I'm so excited to be here, be back with you, and be sharing all of my lessons, all of my wisdoms on how you can manifest your best, most abundant life. And today we're gonna be digging into why I took this break from YouTube for a year and a half, why I'm back, and what you can expect from me moving forward. First of all, let me just say, I completely forgot what it's like to get the whole YouTube setup going, and it took me a really long time to figure it all out this morning, but we're here, we're excited. At least I'm here and I'm excited. I can't speak for you, but let's dive into this. So first of all, let's talk about why I took this break. I took this break because honestly, I was trying to juggle way too many things at one time. I was building an online course, running a Facebook community, posting daily on Instagram. I had 20 one-to-one clients that I was working with privately at the time. I was trying to be a normal 20-year-old and maintain my social life. I moved to multiple different cities, and you can find me now here in New York City, which is the city of my dreams. But there was just so much going on, and I wasn't taking care of myself in the way that I needed to show up and be the best version of myself and really create content that was going to not only serve you, but also really resonate with me and feel like I was putting my best foot forward and being the most authentic and genuine version of myself. My mental health, my physical health, my emotional health all kind of took a hit because I was putting all of my energy out into so many different places. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, and you're gonna find this out. But if you have been here, you know that this is what I'm about. I'm about manifesting your best, most abundant, healthiest, wealthiest life. And when I'm not fully doing that for myself, I can't show up and do that for other people. Everything starts with us, and everything comes back to us choosing to not only choose the different beliefs that we want to believe to manifest the things that we want, but also embodying those different things and really incorporating them into our day-to-day life and practicing them so that we can ultimately create that life for ourselves. Because you can't fake it till you make it. I could show up day in and day out and pretend like it was okay that I was feeling this way, or that my burnout wasn't eventually going to show up. But the reality of it is, the truth of it is that if you're not prioritizing yourself and if you are not taking care of yourself, all of that stuff adds up, all of it compounds, and you will eventually feel it. You'll eventually feel the hit of it, and you'll have to take that time for yourself to reset and get back to this place inside of yourself. Which leads me into the first lesson that I want to share from this year and a half that I took away from YouTube. And this first lesson is simplifying your life by cutting out things that are not essential to you and only prioritizing the things that are essential for you and are going to fill you up and move the needle forward with what it is that you want to do with yourself and with your life. So one of the super powerful ways that I learned all about this concept, which is called Essentialism, which is essentially prioritizing the very few things in your life that are actually going to support you, and to eliminate or do without the very trivial the many things out there that don't actually serve us and actually kind of keep us in the hamster wheel and not doing what we want to do with our lives, is a book called Essentialism by Greg McKeown. And if I am messing that name up, I apologize. Greg, if you see this video, I apologize if I am mispronouncing your name, but this book is incredible. So in this book, Essentialism, that you can see right here, McKeown goes deep into how we as a society are conditioned to see, be, and do literally as much as we possibly can. Saying yes to every opportunity, every little thing that comes up, everything that you see on the internet, opportunities, ads, whatnot, and piling all of that onto your plate and into your life. And it really goes into how that stretches us so thin that we're not actually able to do the things that we want to do in our lives. And the solution to this, which is the essentialist perspective and the essentialist path of life, is essentially eliminating all of those things, getting very clear, very specific on what is important to you and what isn't, so that you can eliminate the things that aren't serving you and fully step into and only embody the things that are going to. So essentially what this looks like is being very specific with your time, with your energy, with what you're choosing to do on a daily basis, with what you're choosing to invest yourself into, and being specific with that so that you can find and pursue the things that are going to give you the highest return on your investment for that. So this is the approach that ever since I've taken this time away from doing YouTube and really just coming into this place inside of myself of stepping into my power and finding the things that are really important to me. And I can tell you, not only on a personal level, but also in my business, this has been such a game changer. I have gotten so much of my time back to do the things that I actually want to do that before I just thought I didn't have time to do, but really have realized that I do have the time for it. I do have the energy for it. I just wasn't prioritizing it before because there were so many options available to me, and it was really hard to decipher what was going to help me and what was going to support me versus what was going to put my energy into so many different places and stretch me so thin that I wasn't actually able to move the needle forward. Honestly, in any area of my life, personally, professionally, in relationships, I was giving so much of myself to so many different areas and not enough to just one specific area or very few things so that I'm excelling and getting an incredible return on all of those different things. So if you haven't read the book Essentialism, I highly suggest it. I will link it down below so that you can go check it out and read it. But now that I am back and I'm here and we're doing the YouTube thing again, I'm excited to share concepts that are very genuine, interesting, and actually hit home with me. In the past, when I was creating YouTube videos, I was creating different YouTube videos about like different manifestation methods and manifesting your specific person and like all of this shit that I don't actually resonate with to my core, because I thought that those were the kinds of videos that could get me to go viral and create more of an audience. And while that works for some people, that didn't work for me. That didn't feel like it was aligned with my mission and why I was choosing to do this in the first place. Ooh, it was 11 minutes and 11 seconds as I was recording that, so this has to be an aligned message. It did not feel aligned to me in those moments to be recording those videos. So coming on and creating YouTube content was something that felt really challenging to me. It felt like something that I really didn't want to do, but felt like something that I had to do, versus now I'm coming back in with this excited energy that like, I get to do this. I get to show up. I get to create YouTube content that is actually going to resonate with me and my message. And because I am doing that, I know that if you are watching this and you are here and you're listening, that message resonates with you as well. And to me, that's so much more important than finding all of these like vanity topics and getting the vanity likes and all of these social pressures that we kind of feel as content creators, as people who are out there creating their message, spreading their word. There's just so much out there that kind of makes you feel as though you should be doing it a certain way when in reality it may not resonate with you. It may not feel authentic to you. So on this YouTube channel, you can expect from me that you are only going to get the realest shit, the things that are actually here and true for me in my heart, as opposed to content that I created in the past around manifesting your specific person or using different manifestation methods, because those are not the things that actually light me up, and those are not the things that I think are what ultimately lead you to manifesting the life of your dreams and having all of the different things that you want. From this point moving forward, I'm only available for topics that actually light me up. And with that being said, that is the second lesson that I learned over the past year and a half, which is to follow and lead with inspiration. So what do I mean by inspiration? What I mean by inspiration is listening to that little light inside of yourself, that little intuitive pull that you get, that even though your logical and practical mind will try to drag you away from it and depend on the things that are smart or you know from the past, listening to that little voice that is trying to guide you. And a lot of us are out of tune with this voice because it's been shamed. It's been something that we feel as though we have to push down and hide because we've been conditioned as a society to only listen to the logical and the practical, which then just leads us back to this position of essentially dragging the past back into the present over and over and over again, and it becoming really hard for us to actually attract and manifest the things that we want, because the logical and the practical is based in the past. It's based on things that are already known. And that's why it's so hard to create a new reality, create a new future. But listening to that little intuitive voice inside of yourself is the thing that will allow you to step into the unknown and create that path. Create the vision, create the things that you desire to have in your life, manifest the new reality that you want for yourself. So in the past, I always waited for permission from other people, or waited on the logical and practical reason why I should do something, and really just like depended on the opinion and judgments of other people to say that what I was doing was okay. And this is something that I learned to do as a kid to try and protect myself. Growing up, I was super overweight as a kid. I never felt like I fit in, but I was always trying to fit in with the popular crew and do things that other people would see as acceptable, instead of giving myself permission to do what I actually wanted to do and live the life that I actually wanted to live. So I played sports and did all of these extracurriculars that I didn't actually like or didn't actually care about, when in reality, what this little light, this little sense of inspiration inside of me, my intuitive pulls were trying to guide me towards, was being a theater kid, being the best, brightest light in the room, being a theater kid, and being in the position where I was getting to shine my light, share my voice in the way that I wanted to, but I never gave myself permission to do that because I was subconsciously trying to protect myself from the judgments and opinions of other people by molding into the people around me. And this continued as I grew up. It turned into partying and drinking and doing all of this stuff to fit in with the people that were around me at the time, as opposed to, once again, listening to that little intuitive voice that was inside of me right here that wanted to guide me towards this. And all of these creative projects that were things that really resonated with me and really lit me up and gave me so much passion and so much fire. And after taking this time off to do a bunch of healing work, what I have found and what I've been led to is fully stepping into this version of myself who doesn't wait for permission from other people. I truly just get to step into that inspiration and continue to follow it and allow that to be my light, to be the thing that takes me to the place that my soul wants to go, and that is going to help me manifest all of the different things that I desire. Hence why I'm back here making videos that are fully in alignment with me, with what I actually want to share with all of you, as opposed to catching on to viral trends and doing all of the stuff that just doesn't. So here is what you can expect from me from this point moving forward. You can expect vulnerability, connection, and choice. Vulnerability in the way that I am here to share the real, raw, nitty-gritty parts of the manifestation journey, of the different things that have helped me heal and evolve and step into the version of myself that I am now. And that cannot be hidden. So no hiding things, no sugarcoating things, no pretending, none of these things that don't actually serve you and help you move the needle forward. Just the real, the raw, the things that are so true to me and all of the women that I've helped in my past 2 years of coaching, and helping you get to the place where you can take that vulnerable look at yourself as well and dive even deeper into your journey so that you can get to the place where you're attracting and manifesting all of the things that you desire. Connection in the way that not only am I showing up to do these videos to connect with you on that side, because I don't know whether this is hitting home for you. I don't know if this is something that resonates with you and is helping you get to the place that you want to be, but I want to know. And I want this to be more than just a video where I'm spewing information out at you and you are taking it all in. I want to know, I want to connect with you. So comment down below, join my Facebook community, become a part of the other things that I have to share and have to offer, because that's how I can actually get to know you and where you're at on your manifestation journey and help you get to the place that you want to be. So with that being said, first way that I want to connect with all of you is comment down below what you are manifesting in 2022. I want to know what you're manifesting this year. I want to know how I can support you, how I can create content that is going to help you manifest those things this year. And I'm gonna respond to every single comment down there. So please let me know down below in the comments, what are you manifesting in 2022? How can I be of support to you? And how can we build this connection so that you feel as though I'm actually there with you every single step of the way? And choice in the way that I am choosing to show up here. I am choosing to listen to and follow the inspiration that has guided me back to YouTube. And with that choice, I'm gonna continue to show up and choose to be vulnerable with you, to choose to share the resources and the gifts and the different things that I have to help you get to all of your manifestations. And my belief is that everything in life is a choice. So you're choosing to be here as well, and the two of us choosing to do this together is one of the strongest energies that both of us can embody to help you manifest all of the different things that you want from this point moving forward. So what do you say? Shall we redo this thing and start again? Start fresh, start in this position where we are being led by vulnerability and connection and choice, as opposed to all of that BS, viral trend, specific person things that I was doing in the past. Because I'm so ready to share the real, raw, genuine version of what it means to be on a manifestation journey and to help you live your best, most abundant life. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this community. If you're new here, you're about to come on an incredible ride with me. And if you have been here and you've been waiting for me to come back, thank you for your patience. Thank you for being a part of my community and supporting me every single step of this journey for me so far. And like I said, if you haven't already, comment down below. Let me know what you're manifesting in 2022. I will be responding to every single one of those comments, and I cannot wait to see all of the different things that you are calling in. So until the next video, I believe in you, I'm cheering you on, and I will see you there.